It says that I am live. Woohoo! I see some questions popping up, and I see Connie is handling things here for me. Welcome to Cards and Bingo. It is June 8th, and we are going to have a whole bunch of fun tonight. So, just so you guys know, I'm Kelly Acheson at AStampAbove.com, and we are going to be making 5 different cards tonight, and in between the cards, we're going to be playing some fun bingo. Now, if you did not register for bingo, or if you're new to bingo, I'm going to explain all the goodies. And I only have 2 packets left if you would like to register for a make and take packet. And I've got to grab my other glasses because I cannot see my phone with those buggers. So weird, right? Oh, so happy to see you too, Julie. Thank you so much. Now, Connie Piasecki is on here, and if anybody forgot their numbers, she is our bingo boss, and she has all the numbers, and she can help you with that. Also, if you're having any issues tonight with anything, you're going to want to ask Connie. She'll help you with that too. Okay, and Connie tonight that in order to watch this live, I'm going to open the app. Hang on, that's probably why I'm not seeing this. I'm going to share a really good tip with you that she told me about. And, okay, so let me share this with you. If you are playing bingo tonight, you want to make sure that you are up to the latest point on our live streaming. And Connie, you tell me if this is wrong, but this is my iPad, and you can see there's just a tiny little thin red line right here. And you want to make sure that you are pulling that all the way over to the right to make sure that you are completely live with us if you're playing bingo. Because if you don't have it all the way over to the right, what's going to happen is you're going to be delayed. So we're going to be playing bingo, and you're going to be back here getting numbers that have already been called up here. Does that make sense? Okay, thanks, Connie. I wasn't really sure. She sent me an email today, and she explained it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, where is that, and what is it? And I thought I got it. So here it is. This is the red line right here, and you can take your finger, and do you see how it makes a little dot right there? Just make sure that you are all the way to the right with that red line. That means that you are live streaming with us. So as I'm saying boo, you're hearing boo, okay? That's important if you're playing bingo. All right, and thank you, Connie, for telling me that, because I'm not that, I don't have a lot of expertise with YouTube Live. I do Facebook Live, and I'm pretty good at it, but YouTube Live is kind of a different animal for me. And Donna Johns, are you playing tonight? Yes, I have 2 Donna Johns playing tonight. Both of you are in here. And you guys like Bingo Boss? I like Bingo Boss too, because she knows what she's doing. Connie joined my team a while ago, and she actually volunteered to help me. And oh my gosh, I don't know what I'd do without her. So it takes a village sometimes to get all this stuff done. So I'm just very appreciative. All right, you guys, I've got myself some notes here so I can figure out what's going on. First of all, we are going to be using 3 different bundles, or 3 different items, stamp sets, bundles, whatever. I'm going to show them to you right now, but we're going to be using 3 different ones. Oh, and I see Sue's on here, and it's her first time. I think we have Faye on here with her first time. We have several people. Christina, I think it's her first time playing too. So we've got a lot of first time people, and I will explain things completely for you, and you let me know if you have any questions, because it's very important. So the 3 bundles, or whatever we're going to call them, that we're using tonight is the Wildlife Wonder. Now, I am a wildlife enthusiast. I like to hunt. You know, maybe that's, well, yeah, whatever. No judging. It's Gay's first time. Was that Gay? Is that, yep, Gay. I'm sorry. I think I said Faye, but it's Gay's first time. Wildlife Wonder is one of my favorite stamp sets. This has carried over into the annual catalog, And all of these products I'm going to show you, you had the opportunity to add on to your registration if you didn't have them. And I see somebody just said they tried, I forgot to get signed up on this. Well, I totally get that. And I thought I put it in the description on my video. There's a link to sign up. But if you would like to be part of bingo, just write a message here. And I only have 2 packets left. 2. So I will invoice you when we're done, and we can certainly do that. Okay, so we're going to be using Wildlife Wonder to make our make and takes. We are also going to be using the fabulous He's All That bundle. And this is called the All That Dies. These are fantastic. They are great for making man cards, and we're making all man cards tonight. So we've got this and this. Sandra says she can't get the red line to go to the end. Are you on a iPad? What type of device are you on, Sandra? Let me know. Hang on, I'm going to hit that so that it's not beeping at us. We're also going to be using the Let's Set Sail bundle. This is a fabulous stamp set with a matching punch. So, yes, if you are interested, if you're interested in getting the 2 packets that I have left and playing, you're gonna need to, how are you going to do this? I can't be checking my email, you guys. So what you're going to have to do with your bingo numbers, you're going to have to put them right on here in the comments. Give them to Connie. 5 numbers between 1 and 25. The first 2 people that do that, Connie, let me know if we're full, and I'll say there's no more because like I said, I only have 2 packets left. Anyways, so these are the products we're going to be using. I'm going to keep rolling along here. And thank you guys for helping Sandra. I appreciate that. Okay, Connie's going to keep track of who I have to invoice too, so thank you very much for that. If I don't have your email address, you're going to have to give that to Connie too, okay? Okay, now, we are going to be making cards. I'm going to start with a card, and then we're going to play bingo. I want to explain to you exactly how this bingo works. So what you're going to, first of all, we're going to play 4 games of bingo. The first person who wins the first one will get a $50 gift certificate from me to order any product they would like. Yay! The second is also going to get a $50 gift certificate, the second game winner. The third game winner is going to get a $75 gift certificate, and the fourth game winner is going to get a $125 gift certificate. You can only win big once, okay? If we have somebody, the first person that calls bingo is the winner. Connie will verify that your numbers are correct. If somebody else, I know Gay, right? Gay said, wow. If somebody else also hollers bingo, but they weren't the first one, then you will get a consolation prize. And again, Connie will verify the numbers for me. So there's a big prize for the first one to say bingo, and there is a consolation prize for anybody else who says bingo at the same time. Now, we will, when we start playing bingo, I'm going to draw numbers from my handy dandy little jar here. And, oh, you know what? Oh yeah, there's my tiny hands. I gotta make sure I have my tiny hands and my unicorn, because what would bingo be without the unicorn? Okay, so let me get my thoughts back about me here. So I told you about, okay. So when I start reading numbers off, if you have the number that I read, you're going to type B in and hit enter. So that's going to come up as a comment. If I read another number and you have that number, you're going to then type in BI and then BIN and BING. Okay. So as I read numbers, you will, if you have them, you're going to start typing bingo. The first person who gets bingo is going to be typing BINGO and hitting that enter button. Okay, and it's all about the first person. That's how bingo works, right? That's how bingo works at the bingo halls. That's how it's going to work here. So, and if you guys have any questions when we get to that point, let me know, but it's pretty simple. Okay. Anybody who wins, what you're going to do is you're going to email me. You're going to email me your winning, like, did you win $50? Did you win $75? I need to know that so that I don't have to search around to go, oh, so here's my winner, Susie. How much did she win? Just tell me, I was the $50 winner, okay? Or I was the $75 winner. This is what I'd like, and please put your address in that email. So again, I don't have to go searching around. It just is a real time saver for me, and I certainly appreciate it. You can add to your orders. This is same as cash. So if you are a $50 winner and your order is $75 plus tax and shipping, I'm going to take $50 off and I will invoice you through PayPal for the remaining balance, and you can order as much as you'd like from me. And if you are like the $125 winner and you want to push your order up to $150 retail before tax and shipping, you will also get Hostess Benefits. So you get a $15 credit that you are Stampin' Rewards that you can add on to your order with. So it's a pretty good deal, but completely up to you. Okay. Those of you that are registered for bingo, you will get a make and take packet in the mail. This will also, you're also going to get an email with a PDF file. The PDF file is going to have the ingredients, all the products that we used for each one of the make and take cards, plus the dimensions. So if you want to recreate them after you're done making your make and take packet, you can certainly do that easily. And a link to this video so you can go back and rewatch the video so that you can stamp along when your make and take packet arrives. Now, make and take packets look like this. I had said, because I just got back from Utah, I was gone for like almost a week, and I had said that my my bingo make and take packets would go out in the mail next week, Monday. But I'm super excited to tell you, they're all over there. Do you guys want to see them? Let me show you. There's all the things going on. I've got things being assembled all over the place. So Kathy was here helping me today. Yay. And I will probably get the rest of these put together tonight and labels on them so they can go out in the mail either tomorrow or Friday. So I'm going to be early on this. So that never happens. So that's really exciting. Betty Clark asked if she could play if she wasn't registered. And Laura says she is a demo, but only for fabulous discounts. Yeah, you can be a demo. It doesn't matter. You can be a demonstrator and you can order through me. You can play bingo with me. You can order the make and take packet with me. You can do anything with me. I do not discriminate. Whether you're on my team or on somebody else's team, everybody can play and have fun. All right, so here's our packet, okay? When you take your packet out, you want to be very, very careful with it. And I'm going to pull this one out, and then we'll put it back together later. So here's what it's going to look like, okay? You're going to have a sheet of paper on here. This tells you that this is June Cards and Bingo class. It also tells you to take this out carefully, and all of your cards are in order. So, first of all of your scraps are on the top here. Oops, I think that's too much. Right down to the first white one. Okay, these are all scraps. And then we are going to have, this is going to be card number 1, card number 2, and all the layers in between. So this is all cut for you. Card number 3, card number 4, card number 5. Behind all of that is your goodies. I always add the products that we're using. So you're going to get an entire roll of linen thread. You are going to get an entire pack of the Rustic metallic adhesive backed dots, and we're going to be using all of this stuff on your cards. And then you're getting a half a pack of, what's this called? He's the Man, or He's All That, designer series paper, okay? So you're getting a half a pack of this. It's cut to 6 by 6, and this paper comes with 2 sheets of die cut images. And so since you're getting a half a pack, you're going to get one of those sheets, and those are all punched out and put in an envelope for you. I know, guys saying wow again. Yeah, this is a lot of fun. That's what you're paying for. Is $35 is for this make and take packet of goodies. So you've got lots of product in here, lots of fun. I cut the cardstock for you. What could be better, right? And so that's what's going to be coming in the mail to you. All right, let me put this all back in a little pile so I don't lose it. Okay, whew, that's a lot of good details. If you have any there, let me know. Okay, Connie, you're doing a fantastic job. Isn't she a great bingo boss? I love it. And Heather says she loves Happy Mail. I know, me too. I got some Happy Mail today. Okay, I talked to you about consolation prizes. I want to tell you guys that my next bingo is going to be in August. And I really contemplated doing a bingo in July, but here's the deal. We have so much going on in July. We have, first of all, it's Haley's birthday. It's my birthday. It's our wedding anniversary. And along with that, we are going to do a July to December. So the JD mini catalog, which used to be called our holiday mini catalog, we're going to do another catalog kickoff. So the JD catalog kickoff starts on July 6th and goes through the 23rd. And if you guys didn't join the catalog kickoff for the annual catalog that Barb, Dean, and I just got done with, you missed it. Like, okay, so first of all, let me back up a little bit. I have 3 packets left from the annual catalog kickoff. There are 9 make and takes and over $30 in Stampin' Up! Product in these packets. All the cardstock is cut for you. There are 2 different kinds of designer series paper in there. Oh my gosh, so much stuff. I have 3 packets left. If anybody's interested in those, pop me an email and I will invoice you. I'll give you the links so you can see all the things, because there were certain, products that we use, just like I just showed you guys here. This is what we're using for this. There were certain products we used for that too. So I have 3 make and take packets, but July 6th through the 23rd, we're going to do another catalog kickoff. And this is going to be for the holiday, or the JD July to December catalog kickoff. And Sharon is saying it was so awesome. We do work hard. We provided, I think, 6 or 7 different live classes in the catalog kickoff, and it's $15, or it's free if you are a member of the Stamp Happy Academy website. So if you've got any questions about that, let me know, but I need to keep rolling here because I don't want people to get bored. Anyway, so that's why I decided I'm not doing a July bingo, because my plate will be over full in July. Plus, it's summer. And I really do try to take just a little bit of time for myself in the summer, more so than the rest of the year, because I love the sunshine. And you guys, I showed you my big ugly pool out in the back. Well, it's looking much better, I might add, but that's my thing in the summer. So, and plus spending time with the kids and the grandkids. Like tomorrow, we're taking Molly and Val and Dawson, Haley and her husband Jared, and myself. We're going to the Milwaukee Zoo, and this is why I love being self-employed, because I can do this. So I just got to work really late tonight, and I have to make breakfast for them in the morning. Buttermilk pancakes and venison sausage links for breakfast. So, okay. I think that's it. I think that's everything. Next bingo will be August 10th. So, catalog kickoff information will be coming out soon. And what we do is you can register for the catalog kickoff. It's a Facebook group where there's just so much fun happening in there. Mystery stamping, game night, live classes, all kinds of fun. Card challenges. You win just by entering. It's just a drawing. So we give away a lot of product and loot and all kinds of good stuff. They're just a lot of fun, and it introduces you and gives you some creative ideas for the products in the next or new mini catalogs. So that information will be coming out soon, so please watch that. Laura says it will be worth it, and you deserve the summer off. Thank you. Thank you so much. Not off. I don't take off in the summer. Just know that. But I do take a little more time. So I need to spend time with my grandbabies and my family, and summertime is when we do it. The last thing that I'm going to show you before we get started, you guys, is sticky kits. Yay! So I have a sticky kit, and this is a kit filled with awesome adhesives. There's all kinds of stuff in here. We've got liquid glue. We've got mini glue dots. We've got all three kinds of dimensionals. Black, white, big, little, Seal Plus refill. Tear and tape is in here. What else do I have here? I said liquid glue, right? I also put in a glue eraser and a sand eraser to erase the smudges. These kits come in this cute little bag. All the bags are different colors. They're all striped, but they're like one's blue with the stripes and one's red with the stripes. These are $69. So if you are interested in one of these, you'll find them in the online classes tab on my blog. They have been very, very popular. All right. Whew. Oh, that's a lot of stuff to cover, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, Trish said she loved the video of Val greeting me at the airport. You know, that was such a surprise. And I can't even tell you how absolutely special I felt when that little girl. So for those of you that might not know, my grandbaby Val is 2 years old. She just turned 2 at the end of April. And I came home from Utah on Sunday, and my plane was supposed to come in at 3 o'clock on Sunday, and I missed my flight in Chicago because my Salt Lake City flight got delayed due to some maintenance stupid thing. And so I didn't get to Chicago in time to get on my next plane that was supposed to get me back here to Appleton at 3. So I actually got in at like 8:40. And when I came around the corner at the Appleton airport, she came out of nowhere. Like she came just running as fast as she could. And I was like, whoa. And I could barely had time to drop my bags and get down on my hands and knees before she like almost bowled me over. And she jumped into my arms, and she just gave me the biggest hug. And I'll tell you what, nobody feels like a bigger rock star than when you have a child do that, right? It's like so cool. And the fact that I think her dad is the one who videotaped it. So, and I had no idea they were coming. Steve was coming to pick me up, but I had no idea. So, Jan had some problems getting on. Yeah, she was really excited. I did not get an email. Connie at Darley. Does Kelly have your email address? Okay, I'm letting you take care of these questions, Connie. I'm just going to get started here. I think it is time for us to turn our camera around. We are going to get started with the sailboat. This is such a cool set. Like, I really, really like it. So we're going to start off with the Let's Set Sail. This is great for any kind of cards. This is great for baby cards. And then I was talking to Kathy today. This image right here, that could be a hole-in-one. So you could even make golf cards, right? Golf cards out of the sailboat set. We're not going to, but you could. Just saying. Okay, I'm going to flip us around now. So hang tight. If you get motion sickness, please close your eyes. I will let you know when you can open them. So just hang on. Let me get myself situated here. Hope I don't hit anything that turns this baby off. Okay, I think we're good. We look straight, pretty much, right? I got my iPad over here, so we're good to go there. Okay, and now I can see your comments over here, which is a little bit easier. Okay, finally got on. Da-da-da, all right, here we go. So, first card. When I'm working with a stamp set, like when I'm designing cards, I like to kind of mount all the stamps, and I just keep them in any type of a little tray. These are old wooden case trays that I cut the lids off of. That's what I like to use. But if you don't have any of those, we've all seen these at the dollar stores, right? These work fine too. And I just take a piece of black cardstock and cut it and put it in there so that I can set my stamps in there. They still have ink on them, whatever. All right, first off, we are going to get all of our little layers here. So here comes all of our bits and pieces. Now, like I said, I'm going to make a card, and then we're going to play a game of bingo. And we're just going to keep going along like that. So what I've got here, and of course, all of these dimensions will be in the PDF. If you did not register for Cards and Bingo, I'm going to give you dimensions right now. So you're welcome to write them down. You do not get the PDF if you didn't register for the Make and Take packet. That's kind of a bonus for doing that. So I just want to let you know that. Okay, first of all, we have Bermuda Bay. This is 5.5 by 8.5. And I'm just going to fold it and burnish that fold line. I just got a new bone folder, you guys. So I was in Utah last week for a demonstrator get together, and one of the gals does engraving on bone folders. This is a Stampin' Up! Bone folder, just like these little icky ones, like that are really gross looking. Isn't it all like new and pristine? But she put my name on it, and then Gathered Together June 2022. That's what our little get together was called. So, oh, and then I should show you, we also got these light boxes, which I think are just so charming. Look at that. Kelly, Gathered Together. Isn't that cool? So you can change the words on here. Those are really fun. All right. So enough about all my prizes, or gifts, I should say. Okay, so we've got a brand new bone folder. So we're going to burnish that edge good. And then we've got a piece of basic white and a piece of Pool Party, 4 by 5.25 on both of these. The first thing we are going to do, oh, and we've got scraps. We've got a black scrap. We've got a white, basic white scrap, and then we've also got a Bermuda Bay scrap. So I'm just going to set this stuff aside for a second. We're using this stamp set, Let's Set Sail. We'll be using the Sail Punch. We're also going to grab those He's All That dies because we need a couple dies. So we're going to take this one. We're going to die cut that on here. We're going to take this one and we're going to die cut that on there. Let me get these out of here. Then we're going to take this one and this one. And we are going to die cut and die cut just like that. Okay. And then hope that we can stamp these right. If we don't, we'll be die cutting some more pieces. So you guys know that I'm all about keeping it real, right? So I do make some mistakes. Not gonna lie. All right, and then we're gonna take this basic black, and that's going to be our sailboat. And you're gonna have one white scrap in your Make and Take packet that's gonna be big enough to do all the things that you need to do with white scraps. Same thing with your black. Your black piece is going to be bigger, so you can put it in your punch and punch it out. And then there's another card that we're going to die cut a label off the other end of it. So just know that I always like to make sure that you have enough scraps so that you're not pinching pennies, as, you know, kind of, that's a good way to say it. All right. Here comes our Memento black ink pad. And I'm going to get all of this stuff die cut, so hang tight. And through the magic, here comes this and this. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to take the, where did that stamp go? Here it is. Nope, hang on. Set Sail. Oh, there's Set Sail and Let Your. Okay, so we've got Let Your Dreams Set Sail. So we've got Set Sail, Let Your. So what you're going to do with that is you can try stamping this after you have die cut these, or you can do it before. It's completely up to you and what you're comfortable with. So if you do it this way, you're going to take your Set Sail and you're going to hold this on here with like some temporary tape or something, okay? And then here's the Let Your, just like that. And so when you get done with that, die cut it. This is what you're going to be left with. And now you're going to take this piece right here and we're going to just cut it. Just like that. Okay? Pretty easy. All right. Next thing we're going to do is we are going to put dimensionals on the back of this and also on the back of our sailboat. So I'm kind of feeling around here to see this goes like this goes like this, and this goes like this. I want to make sure I get my sailboat right? Okay, I think I'm going to use mini dimensionals on the Bermuda Bay. Oh, thank you for the share and like. Yes, please, if you guys could give me that thumbs up, that really helps me in all the analytics for, you know, the interwebs, all that good stuff. Okay, so I'm going to take and I'll use the little black dimensionals. These are really nice when you're using black cardstock. And one more here, and then I'm going to cut some edges. And I like, oh look, there's a brass butterfly. Huh, I should maybe stick that on my scissors. Oh, look how pretty that is. Squirrel. I like to use little snippets of this, of the edges on here, because dimensional would be too big to put on the back of here, right? But we can cut some little snippets and use your take your pick tool so you can pick them up easily and put them in place. And then I think I'll do one more little tiny snippet. This one's going to be really skinny because we're very resourceful. And I'm going to put it right there. Look at that. Isn't that fantastic? Yeah, perfect. Okay, so we've got all of these things ready to rack. Now, remember we cut these out of the basic white. So what we're going to do with this is we're going to do a little blending. I've got blending brushes here, and I've got Flirty Flamingo, Pumpkin Pie, and Daffodil Delight. So we are going to start with our yellow and grab that blending brush. And now we're going to rub it on here first, and then we're going to come on to our white layer. Okay, just like that. This one we're going to come from the top down. This one we're going to start here and add some color. Okay, beautiful. Now, you can use different brushes. You can have 3 different brushes for 3 different colors, but I like to kind of just do this and keep going. You don't need to get too crazy with this. Oh, you know what? We're going to do that to the inside layer too. So as long as I've still got the yellow on here, I'm going to come in and add this to my inside layer. I'm going to stamp it first, because if I mess that up, I don't have to do anything else to this layer, right? I need to turn it over and start over. So, oh gosh, nope, you know what? I hope it doesn't like bleed. You know what I mean? So let that dry. We're just going to keep moving along. In a perfect world, stamp that first so it's all dry. Okay, so here was our yellow. Now we're going to come in and we're going to do our orange. So I'm going to come in here and I am just going to add some orange to the middle of this layer. And I don't know if I need to ink it again or not. We're going to try this. Nope, I didn't. Look at that. So what I'm doing here is trying to get like a sunset effect, and I think it's working. We're going to get that orange off of there. Yes, Laura. Laura said sunset. Yes. Cheeky possum, Susan. Just like a squirrel. Hateful little animals. They're so stinking cute though, right? We had one actually get in our house one time. This is Flirty Flamingo, by the way. And it actually, my husband was trying to get it out. It was on our curtain rod in the living room on the picture window. And it actually lunged at my husband and it ran down the hall and me and Haley were screaming. And that's a video on Facebook, by the way. It's hysterical. We could have been in the funniest home videos for sure because it was just a riot. Oh my gosh, you guys. Look at how pretty that is. Isn't that just beautiful? I love it. Okay, so now we're going to go back to this and hope this doesn't run or smear when I start pushing ink on it. We're going to start with our daffodil. I'm going to get a little bit of it off of there. Oh, I think we're going to be okay. That black is staying in place, so it's dry enough. And then we're going to do a little bit of orange. You always want to do it over here so you don't get globs on your piece, right? So you come in, you start off the paper. Oh, I see I had some little globbies on there anyways, but you want this to be very, very light. So I should have wiped it on here a little bit more. The more you do this blending is the easier it gets and the better you get at it. I'm just getting all the orange off. Or if you want to, you can buy a whole bunch of these and use different colors for each, or different brushes for each color. It's completely up to you. I'm just lazy, basically. I'm a lazy stamper. I just like things to happen and be done with it. There we go. There's our pink. So that's kind of what our inside looks like. We can add this right to the inside. Where's my glue? Right here. Love the blending brushes, Laura. I'm totally with you. And you guys, when you get these, if you don't have any, you just have to like rub them on your face. They're so soft. There's like 5 gazillion bristles on here and they're the softest thing ever. That's what I did. I'm like, oh, I just want to rub these all over my face. Okay, enough about me and my face with the Stampin' Up! Products. Isn't that pretty? It'd be prettier if I didn't have that little glob there, but you know what? It's homemade. Anybody says anything about that, they will never get a card from me for the rest of their lives. So. Okay, Connie is asking Linda for her numbers because bingo will start as soon as I am done with this card. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to start setting everything in place. So I think what I'm going to do first is I'm going to do this piece right here. Let me take off my coat. I'm starting to have a hot flash. Yeah. Whew. All right. We're going to take this and add some glue here. I'm just going to put this right up here. And then we're going to do some more on here. I'm going to put this right over here. Oh, let's move that up just a little bit. We're going to overlap it a little bit, but I want it to be just a little bit below. I think that looks good. Okay, it's nice and straight. Then I'm going to come in and work with my sailboat next. I think that placement is important. The banners we can kind of put wherever we need them. I also like to use my take your pick tool to pick off these backings. And when you do that, you kind of slide them in at an angle. Well, this one is different because it's so little. You slide them in at an angle and then they'll pop right off, just like this, at an angle, boom, angle, boom. Okay, we're gonna put our, see how that looks like a hole-in-one, like a golf flag, right? Like, I think that's what it looks like. We're gonna put that right over here. I'm just gonna wanna make sure that my boat is straight. And then here comes our big sail, and that goes we want to kind of angle that so that it's kind of almost touching the pole. And then, oh, crumbs. I put these on the wrong side. Hang on. Hang on. Make sure that you put your dimensionals on the right side of your sail, or your boat's going to be all jacked up. Okay, there we go. Easy fix. I had another one punched out here. Okay, so here we go. We're going to put this right in here. Ah, isn't that just that black sailboat? So cool looking. Let me throw that in the garbage. And then here comes our little banners. So again, I'm popping off the backings, push it in at an angle and lift it up. Takes a little while to get good at this, but it'll come after a while. You just got to persevere. Okay, here comes let your. We're going to pop that right over here. Let your. And then we're going to do dreams. Like that. Set sail. Oh my gosh, I love this. Okay, what are we going to do down here? Oh, that's where we're going to bring in our linen thread, and you get a whole piece of this. Or I mean a whole pack of this. Susan wishes she could join the bingo, but there's a big ocean in the way. I get it, and I'm sorry. It's like such a bummer. I know, I wish we could go across. We're not allowed to do business outside of the country. And I understand the reason for that, you know, is because we don't want to be competing with the other countries. They need to have business too, right? And I think since that, you know, I don't know, the demonstrators have been around longer in the US, that you might have a lot of people from overseas buying from them just because they've you know, been established a little longer, and that wouldn't be fair to our Australian or New Zealand or German demonstrators. Okay, so I'm going to do this. I've got 3 lines here. I kind of wanted them to be all together. This one looks really kind of crummy. Hang on. I think I need to, oh, that wasn't the right one. I think I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this up just a little bit so these are tighter. Yep, look at that. That's my little trick. And then I'll put this one back in here. Okay, now they're nice and tight. And we're going to put this on the front. We're almost ready. Almost ready. Oh, Susan, Kylie Bertucci is your team leader. I love Kylie and Bruno. I know them both very well. I have been on vacations with them and at conventions with them. And Bruno's a really, really good singer. Love it when he does karaoke. So fun. But yeah, you're in really good hands. I love Kylie and Bruno. Okay, so now we're going to take these rustic metallic adhesive back dots. I really, really like these. They're easy to use. They're nice and small. Oh, look at, I gotta hold my glue down there a little bit. I'm going to put one right there. That's a big one. And a little one. And another big one. So this is just going to be like a really nice little embellishment right down here. Perfect. Look at that. Adventure awaits. Let your dreams set sail. This would be a great, like I said, it would be a great card for men, of course, but also like a graduation card, or my nephew just got a new job. That would be a really good card to send to him, or maybe somebody's going on a vacation, or they're traveling or studying abroad, or all the good things. But here's our first card, and I really, really like this a lot. What do you guys think? Yeah, it's really, really fun, right? Yeah. Okay. Whew. I am sweating like crazy, and I didn't even like screw anything up. Usually I start having hot flashes when I mess up because I get a little flustered, you know. Okay. Let me get my stamps cleaned off here. I only used 2 of them, so we're good there. And we're going to be playing a little bingo. Bingo, bingo. Here we go. Who's ready? All right, you guys. Now, I'm going to give you a little rundown here. This game is for $50. And Connie usually tells me because I kind of forget what number game I'm on. I should know because I make 5 cards, right? But I don't know how I screwed up. But I can screw up anything. Just ask me. So I've got all of my bingo numbers are in here. Oh, my jar is like looking a little ratty. I'm going to mix these up good. These are numbers 1 through 25. Now, when you registered for bingo, you picked 5 numbers between 1 and 25. And what we're going to do now is we are going to pick our first number. Hang on, I gotta get my tiny hands out. Tiny hands are a lot of fun with bingo. Our first bingo number is I'm looking at Connie's working with Linda. Linda, you need to type out your numbers and give them to Connie right now on this screen. Okay, so if you have number 11, there you go, Linda, you're golden. If you have number 11, you get a B. So now everybody who has number 11, you're going to type B in and hit enter. And you can see the comments coming up that have the number 11. Okay, next, number 6. If you have 11 and 6, you're going to type BI. If you only have 6, you're going to type B. Does that make sense? Does everybody get that? Laura, you like my tiny hands? Here comes number 12. If you have all 3 of these, you're going to type BIN, hit enter. But if you only have 1 or 2, you just type the number of letters that you have. Whew. Okay, here we go. Now remember, the first person who has bingo and I see it come up on the screen, we will verify your numbers. Number 13. And you win the big prize. If somebody else gets it at the same time but comes in after your bingo, they get a consolation prize. Number 2. 11, 6, 12, 13, and 2. And, ooh, I see a lot of BIs coming in. Here comes 19. We got 19. 19. And 24. Who's got a 24? I see Kathy's on the board. Yvonne's on the board. Joyce has got a BI. Jan's got a BI. Trish's got a BI. 15. Sandra's got a BI. Janice with a BIN. Woohoo! Kathy Shaney's got a B. Here we go. Number 3. Come on. We need some bingo winners. Here comes number 9. Number 9. Kathy's got a BI. Here comes number 4. Number 4. Ooh, Kathy's got a BIN. Janice got a BING. That Janice, she's lucky. Aren't you, Janice? I know you are. There's Janice. Janice, do you have bingo? I think we have a bingo winner. I think we might have. Janice has a bingo. Okay. Ready? Connie, can you let us know? I am going to get the next card out here. Janice is good. Congratulations, Janice. Oh, little unicorn action. Congratulations. Now, Janice, remember that you win a $50 gift certificate from me. You can use it towards any product you would like. You're going to email me at kelly@AStampAbove.com, and you're going to tell me that you won the $50 round, and you're going to give me the item code and the name of the items that you would like and your address, because that just helps me. I'm gonna get these all all shook up. We're going to get them all shook up. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. That's right, Laura. Okay, here comes our next card. Oh, let me put this one away. We are going to do another sailboat card. Yeah, this one is bright and colorful. Love it. Here's our, oh, those are our old colors. These are our new colors. We have Poppy Parade, Night of Navy, and Balmy Blue. Let me grab my cardstock layers here. Here comes all the things. Okay, so Poppy Parade is going to be our card base, 5.5 by 8.5. And you are welcome, Janice, and thank you for saying good luck to everybody else. That is so nice. We are going to burnish that fold line. And then, where did my other, oh, here it is. I've got a new one of these because that other one was just way too dirty. We've got Night of Navy and Basic White. These are both 4 by 5.25. And then we've got another Basic White layer. This is 3.5 by 4.25 and a scrap, okay? So first thing we're going to do some stamping on here. And some stamping on that inside layer. So I'm going to grab my Poppy Parade ink. And let's see. Here is our hole-in-one. That's what I'm calling it. I don't care. This is our hole-in-one. And we are going to put that right over here. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty, isn't it? And then we're going to come in with our sails. So we've got this sail and this sail. And I'm going to ink that up. And we're going to put that right over here. And ink this one up. And put it right over here. Oh, perfect. Yay. And then Adventure Awaits. Night of Navy ink. And we're going to put that right over here. Love it. Now this is the inside of our card. This other piece, this 3.5 by 4.25, is going to be on the front of our card. So first thing I'm going to do there is I am going to grab the water. This is a really neat image and Balmy Blue ink. So we're going to get that all inked up. And we're going to put that right across the bottom of this layer. And that's all we need that for. And then Hope It's the Best Day Ever with the Poppy Parade. And I'm going to put that right up here. That looks so nice, doesn't it? And then we need our scrap. So here comes our scrap. And we're going to be punching this with the punch. So I like to kind of look and see what's going on here. Oh, look at, I have ink all over. Hang on. Let me get out some baby wipes. Tamara says she understands that I had a wonderful time in Vegas with the besties. Yeah, we sure did. It's a really fun little adventure. Thank you, Tamara. We always have fun when we're together. I think we could go any place. We could go to, you know, any place and just have a really good time. Okay, so I'm going to, gosh, let's see. I'm going to do this. I'm going to put this in just like that. And I don't know exactly if this is going to work out or not. So bear with me. This one's going to go on here like this. We'll see. We might get a little bit more white. We all have lots of white scraps, right? Yeah, we do. What's happening there? Oh, there's like a hair or something on there. All right, let me see what I can do here. I think that this is going to be a colossal disaster. It is. So when you lay out
let's try this again. There is a way that you can figure out how to do all of these in one punch, but you guys heard me say that I'm a lazy stamper, right? So I'm going to do one at a time. And that's going to work out really good for me. There's one. Next, we're going to do our hole-in-one. And I'm looking at my punch to see how am I going to do that. And let's see. Oh, I think I better do it this way. Yep. Okay, so I'm going to do it this way. Oh, look it. I jacked it all up. Let's try it again. Remember, I like to keep it real. Okay, that's perfect. Then we're going to do this. Oh, Laura says she lived in Vegas. Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to live in Vegas. It's really hot there, which I like, but it's such a dry heat. I had problems with my nose while I was there. I had to go buy some like nasal spray because my nose was so dry, and I'm not used to that. We live in really high humidity here. Not as bad as Florida, but it's pretty close. Okay, and then this one I'm going to do right here like this. And punch that out because that's going to slide all the way in here. Oh, this is so much easier, right? Figure it out, Kelly. Get it figured out. All right. Here comes our bits and our pieces. Let me get all the garbage thrown away here. Okay. Whew. That was easy. And now we're going to put these on dimensionals. And I'm going to grab my little white dimensionals this time. I wish we could play music when we're on these videos because it's like so quiet in here. I usually have my TV on. I watch a lot of murder. They're never going to find the body. My husband teases. He's like, are you watching murder again? I feel like I should sleep with one eye open. I'm like, yeah, well, I probably should. Just mind your P's and Q's, mister. Just kidding. But it's so quiet in here because nobody's talking to me. Okay, I'm just going to grab a couple slivers again. Oh, I think I need maybe one more off these edges. I like the edges on the mini dimensionals because they're so wide. Like you can do a lot of different things with them. There's one. Here's two. I'm going to just get that backing off of there right away. And this little bugger is going to go right up here on our hole-in-one pole. Come on. Okay. So I'm going to take my sailboat and I'm going to put it maybe right about, whoops, don't, it's stuck to my finger, just like that. And then we'll take this and put it right over here. I love putting these together. I think they're so cool. This one right over here. Yay. Let me get these closed up because you guys know red is always a disaster for me. Would the adhesive strips work? They would be too wide for that little pole there, but that's a good idea. It's a good idea to think about that. Okay, this piece is going to go right over here, and I am going to glue this on right over here. Now I need a graduation card, and I'm thinking about making it red, white, and blue because it's for a boy that is very patriotic. So I'm thinking that maybe this would work good. All right, now you're going to grab all your bits and pieces here. There are some stars in here, and you're going to have to dig them out. Now, all of these are punched out for you because we had to do that to get them to you. And to punch them all out. Let's see. Okay. Oh, here's a star right there. There's a star. Now, these stars are colored. Don't let that throw you. You're just going to use the back side of them so they're white. Oops, hang on. I can find some more. There's so many cool little elements in here, you guys. There's another one. And we need one more. I love the arrows in here. You're going to have a lot of fun with this paper. Here's another one right there. Okay, so we've got that one, and that one. I'm just going to set these back in the envelopes so we don't lose them, okay? There we go. Okay, here's our stars. Now, what the heck is she going to do with those? We are going to put a little drop of glue. Oops, that one's on the wrong side. On the colored side, we're going to put a little tiny dot of glue. There's 2 small and a large. So we're going to take this one and we're going to put it right here. That's the bigger one. And we're going to take this one, put it right here. And this one, and put it right there. What do you think? Isn't that fun? I like this a lot. Okay, here comes our Poppy Parade card. And we're going to add glue and put this right on the front. And then we're going to put this right on the inside. And I see I got a little smudge right there of blue. So when that happens, if you have the sticky kit, you pull out the sand eraser and you can erase those little smudges so you don't go like, oh, darn it. Everything else turned out so great, but I have this little smudge and that makes me mad, and now it's gone. Yay. Okay, what do you guys think? Pretty cute card, right? Easy, super fun. All right, hang tight. I'm going to get this stuff out of the way because it's time for a little bit more bingo. Where does this go? Like, how did I get all of these in here? You know what? I'm going to clean these because they're kind of really messy. I pushed a little too hard. Look at all that. Ugh. Good grief. This, by the way, is a chamois. Anybody who isn't familiar with it. It is the way that I clean my stamps. They are fabulous. SHAMMI. And if anybody is interested or need to place an order while you're watching me tonight, you'll find my store link on my blog. And this is my current host code. If your order is under $150, you use this code. That helps me out. It helps me buy door prizes and stuff like that for all of my live events that I do. Thank you guys so much. Another wild card. Thanks so much, Jan. That's so sweet. But anyways, if you do place an order and use that code if it's under $150, that really helps me out so that I can buy door prizes and give away all kinds of fun stuff. Okay, next up, we are going to do our next bingo. Oh, let me take my little cheat sheet off of here. And where did I go with that? Oh, here's the other card. Okay. Got to keep everything straight, you guys. Where's my jar of numbers? Right here. All right, we got to get our tiny hand out. Who's ready? Who's ready? Yay! Thank you, Betty. Thank you so much. All right, here goes. Game number 2. This is worth $50 to the first winner who has bingo. Number 3. Number 3. Number 2. Now I go a little bit faster now because we kind of all know what's going on. And nobody can have bingo unless we have 5 numbers out. Number 9. So we've got 3, 2, 9. Polly likes my tiny hand. Number 10. I like these two. They're really fun. We've had a good time with them. I was introduced to the tiny hands by my daughter Haley, who bought them for one of the grandsons and thought he would get a kick out of them, which he did. You can buy a whole bag of them, right and left. Number 5. Number 5. Steve must be downstairs tickling Molly because she is just giggling like crazy. Number 2. Oh, I'm sorry. Number 21. Oh, we already had 2. Number 21. Got 3, 2, 9, 10, 5, and 21. Oh, look at Kathy Shaning with the BIN. Betty says her grandson has them too. Yay! They are fun. I put them on my cat. He was like laying on the bed, you know, like cats lay like this with their like lions. And I put these up to his little paws and took his picture. Kyle, he wasn't that amused, but I sure laughed pretty hard. Number 18. Number 18. Kyle wasn't such a good sport, but he did let me take his picture. So there we go. Number 15. Number 15. Oh, Diane has BIN. You go, girl. Donna's on the board. Kathy's on the board. Betty's got a BI. Polly, where do you get these cute hands? Right on Amazon, Polly. Just look for tiny hands. Diane has a BING. You go, girl. Here is number 4. Number 4. Number 4. Number 4. All right, we got a whole bunch more. Heather's in with the BIN. Pam's got a BIN. Yvonne's got a BI. Kathy's on with a B. Number 1. Number 1. Who's got a number 1? Oh, I gotta move my light here, you guys. Hang on. It's almost falling off. Whew, I'm glad I saw that because that would have been a next calamity to happen. There's all kinds of calamities that happen here. Number 19. We've got a number 19. Yeah. Number 19. Here we go. Number 23. Ooh, Kathy's got a B-I-N-G. B-I-N-G. Oh, Diane with the bingo. Woohoo. Yay. Woohoo, Diane. All right, we're going to let Connie confirm those numbers, make sure everything is good, and I will get set up for our next card. Let me know, Connie. All right, next up is card number 3. So Diane is good to go. Where's my unicorn? Here we go, Diane, just for you. Congratulations. Now, Diane, you are a $50 winner. You are going to email me, kelly@AStampAbove.com, and you're going to tell me what you want with an item code and name, price if you want to. But you're going to need to also give me your address. Okay, so we've got some scraps here. Okay, we're good to go. Here's our next card. Now, the next 2 cards that we're making, we are going to be using The Wildlife Wonder stamp set. Oh my gosh, this is, like I said, one of my favorites. The artists at Stampin' Up, which I got to meet on my $1 Million trip last fall. And they're wonderful. Oh, they're so good. They really did a beautiful job on these animals. Like, I think sometimes animals are really kind of tricky to draw because oftentimes I just don't think animals turn out that great, but these are so nice. I love like the kind of pencil drawing. So, Wildlife Wonder, great stamp set. We are going to start with Sahara Sand. Our card base is 8.5 by 5.5. And we'll just get that edge burnished really good. And then we're going to have some scraps. We're going to have an early espresso scrap, and we're going to have a Sahara Sand scrap. And then what we're going to do is, and we're using early espresso ink. And we might use a blending brush too. Where did my blending brushes go? Did I like throw them away? No, I didn't throw them away. Hang on, because I don't know what I did with blending brushes. Well, they're not in there. Oh, they're right here. Duh. Hello. Okay, so we might use a blending brush. Now, we're also going to take advantage of the All That dies, because this is a great set of dies for man cards, especially. We are going to die cut. You get 2 of these. They're the same. You're going to die cut these on the early espresso. And then we're going to take this particular label circle thinger, and we're going to die cut that on the scrap of Sahara Sand. So hang tight. And through the magic of TV, of course, I've already done this. Yay! We're going to put these away. Now we need to get out our designer paper. Who's here? Somebody just opened my door and closed it. That's weird. Okay, so here comes that, what is this called? He's the Man. Is that what this is called, you guys? Because I opened these all up and threw away the labels. We are going to go in here and find the paper that I want to use. Oh, I want to use this one. We're going to be using this one, which is the back of the cars with the Cajun craze. And this one right here. This one, which has this on the back, okay? So let me grab my paper trimmer. So this paper is not cut for you. The cardstock is cut for you, but the designer paper comes in a 6x6 pack, and you will be cutting this yourself. So we are going to do this at 3¼ by 4. So I'm going to cut this up to 4 inches. And then 3¼ This is the piece we're going to be using. And then we're going to grab this one. I'm going to put this back over here in my pile. We're going to use this one. And we're going to cut this at 4 by 5¼ And then we're going to do this at 3/4 by 5½ So put that up to the 3/4 I want to make sure that this is straight, because sometimes it moves around, right? Because it's such a little piece. Okay, here we go. So those are the pieces we're going to use. I'll put this back over in my pile. I'll use that for something else. And we're going to take this piece and we're going to stamp on it. I love to do stamping on designer series paper, and it's just not something that I think about often. But when I do, it's like, oh, this is a really good idea, right? I forget about this a lot to do this. Okay, so we're going to take our early espresso ink and we're going to grab this wolf. Now, this is a beautiful wolf. I'm not a big fan of wolves, but it is a beautiful wolf. we're going to bring that in and we're going to stamp it with that early espresso ink right here. And oh, look at how gorgeous that image is. It's just really, really nice. And then we're going to take our label, and I think I'm going to do a note of thanks on this one. So we're going to use the early espresso ink, and we're going to do a note of thanks. I love the font on these. I just think the font is really, really cool. And then here comes our blending brush. Now, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to get a lot of this off. Look how dark it is. Like, you totally don't want it to be that dark. I just want to put a little bit around the edges, you guys. I don't want this to be clumpy and icky and weird. Okay? Don't make it clumpy and icky and weird. All right, so we've got this. Let's see, I've got a note of thanks for all the great things you do. This is, again, just another really good masculine stamp set. Yay! I don't really like that. That's crooked. See, I didn't do anything else to my card, so I'm going to turn it this way. We're going to cover that up with designer paper, and I'm going to try stamping that again, because I don't like it crooked. So I'm going to take a look at this. I need to tilt it just a little bit that way. Oh, that's so much better. Yay. Okay. Now we can put our card together. First thing we're going to do is we're going to take this designer series paper, and we are going to add it to the inside. Oh, did we cut this at 5.5? I don't think we did. So I'll just trim off the end. So I'm going to put my glue on here so I don't get glue all over my scissors. Don't you guys hate that when you do that? Ugh. Nobody got no time to be cleaning all the scissors, right? Remember I said I was lazy. Who's asking about the stylish shape dies? These dies, these are the all that dies that goes with the He's All That stamp set. Is that what you're asking me, Laura? Okay. So we have this on the inside, so that's great. I'm going to burnish the edge again. And we are going to bring our big layer in here. Okay, yeah, that was from the, I can never remember what this, All That dies. I can't remember what they're called. Today, I had to message my friend Barb. You know, I work with photo editing software every single day, practically. And every single day, I have to edit photos, and we always have to resize our photos because they're like 4,000 pixels when you take them on an iPhone. And so I do this like almost every single day. I resize my photos. They all resize to the same. Today, for some reason, I couldn't remember what the size was supposed to be. Now, how ridiculous is that? Is it like completely just like, are you kidding me? I had to message Barb and say, Barb, don't laugh. But what are our picture sizes supposed to be? And she told me, and she totally gets it because she struggles with the memory thing too. Okay, so I'm going to glue these two in place right here. And isn't that cool with that designer paper? With that wolf stamped right on there. I'm going to put this right about here. And we're going to put this one. Connie says she does that all the time. It's so embarrassing. But Barb knows because she struggles with the memory too. I just tell you, our brains are full. I think that's what's going on. Our brains are just full. We have no room to remember things. And then if you don't do it, like we were just gone for a couple days, right? We went to Utah. And then I couldn't remember that I need to resize my pictures to 800. I remember one time I lived in Madison and I worked right downtown, And I probably use the time machine 2 to 3 times a week. I'm not even kidding, because, you know, you're dumb and young and whatever. And one day I could not remember my PIN number for the time card that I used 2 to 3 times a week. And I couldn't remember it. I had to get a new time card. And then, of course, I remembered it after I got a new time card, but it was horrible. Like, and that's my 20s. Like, how ridiculous is that? Anyways, we all have our issues, right? Some are just a little bit bigger than others. Oh my gosh, you guys. What do you think of that? Isn't that cool? I love this. A note of thanks for all the great things you do. Yay! Okay. Let me get my little cheat sheet off of here. That's going to go over here. And we are going to get ready for another round of bingo. Okay. Bingo jar. Here we go. Make sure these are all mixed up. Thank you guys so much. I do too. I love that card. I love the way the wolf is stamped on here, and these two elements are just really cool. And then the designer paper, I love it. Awesome, awesome cards. Anne says, masculine cards are sometimes difficult, and I know that. I know they are. And I have always had a very easy time making masculine cards, like always. It's like one of my superpowers. So they are a lot of fun for me. All right. Bingo. Where's my tiny hands? Right here. Here we go. Are we guys ready? Are we guys ready? What kind of English is that? Are we ready, ladies and gentlemen? This game is for, I'm trying to find my notes here, $75. And we're going to start off with the big number 18. Who's ready to win? Woo! Yeah. You know, Laura says they're really hard, difficult to make. And they are. But if you have a really good stamp set that's very masculine, I find that really sparks my creativity, I guess, is a good way to put it. Next up, we have number 3. We're going to clip along here. Number 12. Number 23. Okay, now I'll slow down a little bit because nobody could get bingo yet, right? So you guys have a chance to put your letters up there. I'll have a chance to have a drink. Oh, look at everybody's coming in now. Lots of bees, lots of bees. Ooh, Donna John's got a B-I-N. Nice job. Here comes the number 15. Number 15. I think when we get done here tonight, I'm going to have to take Molly. Number 24. And we're going to have to go get snacks for our trip to the Milwaukee Zoo tomorrow. I'm so excited. I love going to the zoo. I love watching the monkeys. And I can't wait, of course, to spend the day with Molly and Val. They're so sweet. Number 8. Number 8. Number 8. Here comes number 16. Number 16. And then Dawson. I keep not saying anything about Dawson, but he really doesn't do much. You know what I'm saying? He's 3 months old now. He's kind of boring, I'm not going to lie. But I know he'll be fun. Monkeys are a hoot, right? Stay away so you don't get pelted with poop either. They're kind of nasty too, but they're fun to watch. 13. We got number 13. Number 13. And number 17. How are we doing, you guys? Oh, look at Gay. She's got a B-I. B-I. Here comes next. Number 7. Bing. Betty Clark with the bing. Donna Johns with the bing. We got Pam Hitter with the bin. Karen and Ellen. Christina Parks has a bing. Laura loves the San Diego Zoo. My sister-in-law lives in San Diego. I've never been there. Isn't that sad? Yeah. I think her son is getting married. So if we get an invitation to that, we'll probably go. Here comes number 9. Number 9. I was teasing my husband about going to Vegas for our 30th wedding anniversary, which is July 4th. We got married in Vegas on July 4th, 30 years ago this year. And he said no. Number 5. And so, oh, Pam hit her with the bingo. Woohoo! I'm going to let Connie confirm that, Pam. So anyways, he said no. I said, the kids said, you should do something special. And I said, yeah, let's go to Vegas. He goes, no. So whatever. Well, last night he had a few too many beverages. Oh, we got another bingo with Betty. Betty, hang tight. Connie's going to confirm with Pam, and then you might be. Pam is good. Pam is our winner for this round. Woohoo! Betty, you are a consolation winner. Woohoo! And Betty, you have the opportunity to win again. Pam does not. I just want to make sure you guys understand that, because consolation winners, I will put something extra in with your packet. So watch for that. And it'll probably be like an embellishment or something fun like that, because I love to give away the prizes. Okay, congratulations. We are ready to get on to our next card. We're going to be using Sahara Sand again, as well as Early Espresso. And then this Sahara Sand piece is 2 1/4 by 3 1/4. Let me hold this up for you. 2 1/4 by 3 1/4. We've got Early Espresso, 4 by 5 1/4. And then our Sahara Sand is 5 1/2 by 8 1/2. And we'll fold that right away and get that burnished with my brand new Kelly Acheson Gathered Together bone folder. Yay! And then we have a scrap of Sahara Sand. So let me do this and this and this. I'm going to see if I can stamp this on here straight, or we will probably be die cutting. Okay, so this piece, let's do this. To a great guy. Let's see, what color? Hang on, I gotta look at my, oh, I think we're still using Early Espresso. And we are. Early Espresso. Right here. And we're gonna use Memento Black on this particular card too. Here comes our piercing mat. So we're gonna take this Early Espresso. We're going to stamp it right here, To a Great Guy. And then we're going to take this and we're going to die cut it. Okay. Wow. Magic of TV, I already have this die cut, but now let's see if I can get this stamped in here straight, because if I can't, we're going to be die cutting. My label is really crooked on this one. Betcha that was fun. Look, I did really good. Okay. Whew. That makes me very happy. All right. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take this right now. This is a technique. So this is called a faux suede technique. Have you guys ever done this one? Thank you, Laura Barton, for the winner chicken dinner. I love that. Winner chicken dinner. Okay, so what you're going to do here is you're going to crumple this layer up. Okay. Crumple. Oh, and I got a little spritzer here. This is just going to help make this more pliable. Okay. Crumple. You want it to be really crumply. This is making this cardstock really soft. Is this freaking anybody out? Is anybody going, oh my gosh, what are you doing? Okay. I hope I'm doing this. Okay, so now you take your bone folder and you do this. And what you're doing right now is you're separating your cardstock, because cardstock has layers. Did you know that? Cardstock has a grain, There's a whole bunch of things with cardstock. We actually live in an area that has tons and tons of paper mills. So we have like the paper chemistry place, and you can go make paper at the Paper Institute in our area. My husband spent most of his career rebuilding paper machines in paper mill shutdowns. That's what he did. So it's kind of interesting, right? Okay. And you're just going to keep doing this. Now, you don't want to rip your cardstock, so you have to be mindful of that. But the more you do this, you're like pulling it like you're curling ribbon. The more you do this, the more your cardstock is going to start separating. Oh, and I see it's happening. This is going to actually be my technique card. This is going to be the technique for my technique club this month. Okay, so see how that separated? Now you have to be careful because you want this to continue to separate, and I can see that it's starting to tear right here. So I'm going to kind of mess with that again. You have to like really break down the paper fibers to get it to separate. And don't freak out if it tears a little bit like this did. Nobody cares. This is a man card. Men don't really care about little things like that. And it just kind of adds to the charm. So here we go. Let's see. Darn it. I hope this isn't gonna make me crazy. This is a technique that I haven't done in a very, very long time. Here it comes. It's coming apart. So if you don't want to do this part, you don't have to. You could just crumple up your cardstock and glue it on your piece. But I have to tell you that it's pretty dang cool. See how this looks like suede now? That's what the faux suede technique is. And it just tore there a little bit, and that's okay. Remember I said that was okay. But you have to be kind of gentle and patient. But once you get done with this, you're going to have two pieces. So you can actually make two cards if you want. Oops, see it's coming apart there. So we're gonna head over someplace else and see if we can get it started coming apart again. I like to kind of just give that corner some heck, and then it'll kind of separate like this. There we go. Here we go again. Oops, see how it tore right there? We'll just keep working on this side over here. There it is. Okay, we're okay. Let's see if we can get this separated over here. There it comes. The water helps break down the fibers too. That's really helpful. And I think this is already getting dry, and that's why I'm having a little bit more of a hard time. Ooh, somebody's doing fireworks. Oh my goodness, how fun is this? We're almost there. Almost there. Oh, glorious. Okay, so look at how that looks like suede, right? Now you have two pieces. These are very, very cool. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We are going to grab one piece, and I'm gonna get the stamps. So I've got this little weedy stamp that comes in the Wildlife Wonder. Betty says she hears the fireworks. Yeah, I do too. That's kind of crazy, right? And we're going to stamp some of these down here on the bottom. And this is just that you're not going to really see this. It's not going to stick out a lot, but I think it just adds a cool look. I'm going up and down, back and forth so that it's, you know, doesn't look all uniform. Let me pull that corner out there. There we go. So that's what that looks like so far. Okay. We are going to take this piece and we're going to grab, oh crud, our black ink, and we're going to grab that Big Bear. Now, I hope this is juicy enough. If it's not, we'll just stamp it again. Here comes our Big Bear. This looks like a grizzly bear to me. And for us bear connoisseurs, we know things like that, right? Yeah. Okay, here we go. Now, what I like to do, we used to have a tool that it was called the distressing tool that would distress the edge of our cardstock like this. And it was pretty cool. I think I probably even still have it. But since I don't sell it, I'm not going to show it to you because you can't buy it from me. And then it'll just make you mad. You know how people, oh, look at this. I'm like, oh, I love that. Where'd you get that? Oh, I bought it like 8 years ago. Ugh. Do you guys hate that? So I'm just taking my scissors and I'm scruffing up my edges. And sometimes these will cut a little bit too. Don't get bent out of shape. It's supposed to be distressed. And that's what the edge looks like. Look at that. Doesn't that look cool? Okay, so there's our distressed bear. Let me get rid of all these little fuzzy doodles. Okay. Whew. Kelly's hot again. This made me a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie. So I had a little hot flash there. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is bring in my paper cutter. And we are going to grab our DSP over here. Here comes our designer paper. And we need a piece that is, let's see, I want this one. And I want this to be 1 by 5.5. So this is a little bit bigger than 1. We're going to take it down a little bit. Okay, so we're going to use this particular side. Then I want to find one. Oh, here it is right here. This is what I want right there. Okay, this one I'm going to do just 1/4 of an inch by 5.5. And we'll cut the 5.5 in just a second. Okay. So we've got that, and then we're going to do 3/4 of an inch. Yep, 3/4 of an inch. 1, 2, 3 by 5.5. And then this little piece right here is 1/4 inch. We're going to use it. All right, oh, let me put this back. Okay, are you guys all still awake? Everybody still doing okay? Okay. Ah, thank you, Audrey. I appreciate your comments. All right, so here comes, oh, look at how cool this looks, you guys. So I'm going to, I think I'm going to put my glue on here, because my piece is pretty flimsy. Just don't get too close to the edge. Like that might be too close. And you want the suede side up. Yep, I got too close to the edge with my glue. Don't get too close to the edge. But don't worry, because I have those erasers. They work really good. I have, nope, I need to get some glue over here. There we go. Okay. Whew. Oh my gosh, love, love, love. It's just such a cool look, you guys. And I don't know if you can really see it that good. Here, let me wash this off with a baby wipe. Huh, there's a little trick for you. Anyways, it does. It looks very suede-y and very cool. So next what we're going to do is we're going to take this 1-inch designer series paper and we're going to add this right about here. So I'm going to put some glue on here. I'm going to put this right up to the very edge of the card. This is such a cool layout. I love it. This looks kind of uniform here. You might want to clump those together a little bit more than I did. Just a little tip. I want to make sure this is straight. And then we're going to cut it off from the other side. And then we're going to take this little bugger and we're going to put it right down the middle. So I'm going to add the glue right here. We're going to get close to that edge and I'm going to put a little bit right here. I'm going to put that right down the middle. There we go. We're going to trim that off. This is a great way to use up your scraps. Great way to use up your scraps. Now, we are going to add some dimensionals to the back of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 2, 3, 5. Oops. 5. Whoops. Come on, you little bugger. Okay. Here comes our bear. Bear's going to go right in here. Then we've got our To a Great Guy. Now, what we're going to do with that is we're going to pull in some of our linen thread, and about 9 inches is a good length. 9 inches. Here we go. Okay. I stamped that. I'm like, did I stamp that yet? And now I'm just going to take that and I want it, so here's our little label, and I want it to go kind of like this. So I'm going to run it back and forth, just like this. Hang on. Good grief. Okay, I'm just going to twist it like that. We're going to put it behind here. I'm just going to put it at an angle. Then I'm going to grab some tape, because tape is my friend. Just like this. You can manipulate it a little bit if you need to. So it's actually kind of almost looks like a bow, right? Okay. You do whatever you want with your linen thread, but you want it sticking out from behind here because it's a really cool look. And then we're going to take that and we're going to put it right over here. Hang on. Where's our embellishments? I've lost them. I should really have somebody here keeping track of things for me. Here comes our rustic, oops, there's one. Rustic metallic adhesive back dots. That's a lot. That's a lot of words. Okay, I'm going to put one right here. That's a little one. I'm going to put a little one over here. And then I'm going to grab another big one and put it up there. Now, what are we going to do on the inside? Oh, wow. Let me show you. This is going to be fun. Remember these pieces that we just cut out? We are going to take these and we're going to put them on the inside. But I'm not going to glue this down yet. I'm just going to leave it like this. And then I'm going to grab the Sending Birthday Wishes. Funky font, just like I love. I'm going to see if this is straight. Yep, it looks pretty darn good. Okay, so I've inked it up. I'm just going to hold this in place so I know where to stamp. Oh my gosh, perfect. Whew, I was sweating it. I was sweating it. And then we're going to add this piece right here. And again, great way to use up your scraps, right? And then this little piece, we're going to flip over and use this side. There we go. And get my glue off my fingers. What do you guys think? Is that the coolest? Now, and remember, you have 2 pieces of your faux suede, so you can make another card. Yeah, pretty cool, right? I love this one. Okay, let me clean my stamps off here. I got them pretty mucked up. Okay, I think we got it. Note of thanks. Let me get that cleaned up too. All right, we're ready for our next bingo game. Yippee. I'm excited. Are you guys excited? Oh, look, I didn't get that very clean, did I? Here's a baby wipe. Ugh, kind of messy tonight. There we go. Get this out of here and this out of here, and we'll get the bingo started. See how I just throw that stuff off to the side? Clear it out, people. Bingo. Here comes our bingo jar. Thank you guys so much. Oh. Yeah, Diane, you will love these stamp sets for man cards. I'm telling you, they're fantastic. Okay, tiny hands. Now, this is our next game. Are we on? We're on. What game are we on? Yes, Susan says a creative mess is better than idle tidiness. I think we're on our last game, right? For $125. Woohoo! Number 19. Who's ready to win? Good luck, everybody. Oh, look at that. Priscilla, you're so sweet. I forgot, you guys. While I'm live, there's something on the screen called a super thanks. And a super thanks, I have demonstrators, number 15, who oftentimes tell me they're demonstrators. So, you know, they order from themselves, but they would love to be able to help me. Number 1, and contribute to me in some way, shape, or form. There's a super thanks on the screen, I believe, and that allows people to do something like a tip jar. So for those people, number 2, 19, 15, 1, 6, and 2. So for those people that are looking for that way to contribute, there it is. Number 3, it's a brand new thing that YouTube just started with. So I thought it was pretty cool. Number 22. And of course, every little bit helps, right? Number 4. Oh, look it. We got some BIs coming in. A BIN. Debbie with a BIN. Here comes the number 12. Number 12. Okay, that's my card. Here's this one. Hang on, I gotta put my little thing on there. All right, here comes another one. Number 16, number 16. Ooh, we got Margine with a BIN too. Woohoo! Here we go. Number 10, number 10, number 10. Here comes a number 5. Michelle's got a BIN, Polly with a BING. Woohoo! Number 14. We have to be getting close. Have to be getting close. Ooh. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm streaming properly. Here comes number 8. Number 8. Number 8. Lots of BINs. Kathy's got a BING. Way to go. Who's ready for another one? Debbie's got a BING. Here comes a number 18. Who's got an 18? Let's see an 18. Yeah. Number 18. There's Polly with a bingo. Woohoo! Polly with a bingo. Woohoo! Connie is going to confirm, Polly. But I think we have a winner. We have a winner. I think we have a winner. Polly has bingo. Thank you, Darlene. I love watching all these come in. Gay said, yay, Polly. Connie, Polly is good. Congratulations. Polly's our big winner. $125. Wow. Yay, you, Polly. That is outstanding. Now, remember, you're going to pop me an email, kelly@AStampAbove.com. You're going to tell me the item code and the name of what you would like. You're going to include your address and also tell me that you are the $125 winner. Congratulations! Oh my gosh, you guys, we have one card left. Now, this card is another technique card, so you're getting a lot of technique-y ideas. Oh my goodness. We are going to be using the He's All That, okay? This goes with the paper, with the embellishments, with the dies, with all the things. Now, before I forget, we didn't use a lot of these die cuts, but these are super simple to add to your cards. We are going to be using one of them on this card. But on my Sunday night Facebook Live, I am on live Sunday night at 7 p.m. On that Facebook Live, I'm going to be making another card using this whole suite with some of the die cut elements and the designer paper. So I will share that with you on Sunday night. Bingo has 5 cards. So, oh my gosh, you guys, Jan, thank you so much. Look at the tips coming in. The super thanks. Thank you so much. You are so sweet. I really appreciate that. But anyways, on Sunday night, you'll be able to watch me make a fun fold card using this suite of products. And this is just another thing that you could do with all the stuff you're getting with your bingo loot, right? Yeah. I need to get a new trimmer. Are you talking to me, Jan? I probably do need a new trimmer. Yeah, because I broke my scoring blade. You know, things happen. Thank you so much. How sweet are you? Okay, where's my card? Okay, this is our last card tonight for this class. But again, I will be using this suite and we'll be making another card, a fun fold, using this particular suite of products. All right, so this is Cajun Craze. And this is 5.5 by 8.5. And I am going to fold this and burnish it. I love the icons that you picked with your super thanks, Jan. They are adorable. I think everybody can see those, right? Okay, then we've got Very Vanilla 4 by 5 1/4. We're going to use a scrap of white and a scrap of basic black. So I'm going to show you what I did with those. The white piece, we're going to die cut this oval shape, and the, hey, let me get all these out of here. They're kind of getting goofy in here. And then we're going to use this particular label on the black layer. Okay, let me get these put away so I don't lose any of my dies. All right, and here they come. And again, let me put my dies away so I don't lose them. Gosh, I hate it when I lose a die. It doesn't happen that often though, thank goodness, because it's hateful. All right, so we're gonna bring in that rinkety old paper cutter. Jan, you're so cute. Here comes that rinkety old paper cutter, and we're going to grab our designer paper again. And I am going to grab the barbecue. I love this print on here. I'm going to grab that, and ooh, we're going to use the back of it too. So I don't think there's enough here. We're going to do 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, so we've got one piece like this. I'm going to throw these into my scraps. I'm going to grab another one here. This one is going to be 2 by 5 1/4. 2 by 5 1/4. Okay. All right, this and this. My scoring thing is broken. You are absolutely right, Jan. It is. I use that a lot, like a lot. And I think I dropped it and I broke it. So that stunk. All right, so here we go. We are going to take this piece right here and we're going to glue it to the middle of our barbecue. This just reminds me of Kansas City. Kansas City barbecue. Dina was talking about Kansas City today. Yeah, we had a training call. We do a training call with our team every Wednesday, and she was talking about Kansas City today. And it just reminded me of Kansas City barbecue. Is that crooked? I hope it's okay. Kansas City barbecue. So that's what this reminds me of. Does that look straight to you guys? Yeah, I guess it is. Okay. Okay, next, we are going to do a little bit of stamping on this vanilla layer. Let me bring in this deal. And I'm going to grab my Cajun Craze. I'm going to make this Happy Father's Day card. My husband told me today what he wants for Father's Day, which I thought was rather amusing. Oh, let me see how straight this is. I think this is, oh, it's pretty good. I thought it was rather funny because, oh, that's pretty crooked. I don't like that. I need to make it go up this way. Oh, that's much better, right? So I thought that was rather funny that he's telling me what he wants for Father's Day, because as I recall correctly, he didn't give me anything for Mother's Day, which was fine. I don't have any problem with it. Who cares? Every once in a while, he gets a bug up his butt and he says, "You're not my mother." Oh, really? Right? Did you hear the tone? Oh, really? Okay, so these little things are pretty neat. They're like those picture corner holder deals. What do you call these? Photo somethings, you know, that you put on the corner of photos. So I'm just going to go around. This is black ink. And I'm going to put these in the corners because they're kind of just really cool. So anyways, Haley is the one who said, I believe you said that she wasn't your mother, so you didn't get her anything for Mother's Day. Which was funny. And, but But he wants these fancy tennis shoes they have at Shields. Like, they're really expensive. But I guess everybody's been saying they are like the best tennis shoes. They're called like a tone lock or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, so I better get him something because he's been taking pretty good care of me and he has worked really hard on my swimming pool. Not gonna lie. Okay, we're gonna grab all these things. We're looking for a barbecue grill. There is a little grill in here somewheres. Good grief. Not. So now I gotta get him a Father's Day present. I'm not gonna be a meanie like, you didn't get me anything, but it's true. Okay, here's our little grill. That's what I was looking for. I'm just gonna set these all aside because I don't feel like putting them all back in here. I'll deal with that later and hope I don't spill them. I'm pretty good. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna take this little grill and we're gonna put it right down here. Isn't this cute? Oops. There we go. Just like that. That's for the inside of our card. And we are ready to throw that in here. Now, like I said, this next part is going to be a technique. It's pretty cool. Okay, we are going to take our linen thread, which is here some place right here. I'm going to take our linen thread. Oh gosh, I got it coming off both ends. Oh, there we go. That's better. And we're going to, I'm just going to wrap this around like 5 times. You're going to 1, 2, don't pull it too tight because you don't want it to make your cardstock buckle. This is just designer paper, so that would be easy to buckle this. Here comes my scissors. Hope I don't cut my finger. Have you guys ever done that? Gone in for the snip and snipped yourself? It hurts. Okay. I'm gonna put a little bit of glue there. A little bit of, tape. There we go. We got it. Look how cool that looks, right? Okay, next thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to take this black label. And these dies are really cool because they actually put a, what do you call that? An embossed edge on these labels. So it looks really sharp. I know you probably can't see it in the camera, but you'll be able to see it when you get this. All right. The snips are really sharp, and when you cut yourself with them, you bleed. Don't you, Kathy? Yeah. You certainly do. Okay, this is going to go right in the middle here, and I love how striking this is. It's like, it's just really sharp, right? Okay, now we're going to put this on the front of our card. Oh, fancy but easy. Now, here comes the really fancy part. What we're going to do here, we're going to take our Holy Smokes, You're Amazing, okay? And we are going to use Early Espresso ink. We're going to do some embossing. Now, this is really very fun. So, we're going to take Versamark ink. I'm going to grab just a little scrap of paper, so hang on. Let's grab this right out of my garbage can. Okay? And we're going to take our, which side did I just do? This one. We're going to take that oval that we just die cut, and we're going to grab, this is a faux metal technique. We're going to grab our gold embossing powder. Oops, don't spill it all over. Okay. And now I'm going to take, now don't forget to close your ink pad up. This is very important when you're dealing with doing embossing. You need to close up your ink pad. Once you get embossing powder in there, it doesn't come out. It's just like you're going to deal with it for the rest of your life. Oh, thank you, Laura. It's dinner time. Thank you for joining us. Now we're going to heat set this. And I'm holding it down with my Take Your Pick tool. It takes just a little bit for this to heat up, and then you can see it start to heat set. Now we're gonna, don't flip your spoon out like that. Okay, I just got my fingers in it, but we're gonna just push it into our embossing powder again. And because it's hot, it will stick on there. Oops, let's get this back over here. Now, if that doesn't work for you, if you're not quick enough to do that, you can squish it back in here, which we'll do next time. And what we're doing is we're building up layers of embossed. Now, if you're going to squish it back in here, you want to kind of let it cool a little bit. Oh, close your container. Thank you. Thanks, Diane. You're absolutely right. I'm so worried about my... Okay, this is already cooled off. I'm going to stick it in here. And we're going to do this again. Okay. I'll put that over there. We got to close this. Now I'm going to hold this straight up and down so I don't have to hold it with my Take Your Pick tool. I think this is number 3. Would that be correct? Whoops, whoops, whoops. There we go. You want to do this about 5 times. So now I'm not just giving this card to anybody. This will probably go to my husband. You got to wait for this to dry now. I'm blowing on it. Thanks, Trish. She confirmed that it's 3 times. Okay, here we go. I see Connie saying, like Kelly always says, stampers are the nicest people, and they are. There's just no getting around that. They're nice people. Okay, here we go. And we're going to, oops, I didn't get it on that one edge right there. There we go. Okay, we're going to heat it up again. Close that up so we don't blow it all over. Oh, Polly's never tried this. Well, it's a labor of love, Polly, because it is a little putsy to do this. I'm not going to lie. But you want to get about 5 layers on here. You need it to be kind of thick. Now, this is pretty wet right now. And I'm going to do one more layer just because I want it to be exactly what I need it to be to show you this super cool technique. So we're going to, I'm blowing on it. I think it's dry already. Yep, it is. Want to cool it down nice. There we go. We got some more Versamark on there. We're going to add our embossing powder. This is our last run. We need to get ready now. We're going to take this Holy Smokes, You're Amazing, and we're going to ink that up in the early espresso. And I got too much ink on it. So let me You don't want it to be all over the edges. You can see that I've really trimmed this stamp quite a bit. That looks really good. Okay, so that's inked up. We need to be ready quickly with this. And now we're going to do this again. And you're going to stamp this right on your little label. And you have to be careful because it's a little slippery. And you just leave it sit there until it cools off. And in the meantime, you can put away all your other stuff. Yeah, a handle would have been a good idea. That you could put a handle on it from the back, Jan. That would have been a really good idea. Okay. There it is, you guys. Holy smokes, you're amazing. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab, where's one of those little blending brushes? I was using a blending brush. Does anybody see it? I know they were laying right here before. Oh, here they are. Here's my brown blending brush. And I think what maybe I'll do is add just a little bit of early espresso. I don't want it to be too obnoxious. Yeah, this looks really good. Okay. Now, you can also do this with a dry stamp. You don't have to put ink on your stamp. You can just leave it dry. But do you see what it's made like a faux metal plate? Pretty cool. All right, here we go. We're going to finish our card. We've got a little bit of embellishing to do. We're going to put our metal tag on here, our metal plate. Put that right on here. Oh my gosh. Steve is going to love this. You know, I don't have a dad anymore. And his dad died a couple years ago, I think. So he's the only dad that I make Father's Day cards for, but every once in a while I will make cards for my brothers. And I just think that's a nice thing because they're both dads and, well, why not? Okay, here comes our Rustic metallic adhesive backed dots. We're going to do 2 bigger ones on the outside there and 2 small ones. Now remember, you guys get a whole pack of these with your make and take packet. Oh my gosh. Do you love it? Now, what happens if you don't have tools to emboss? I love this. If you don't have embossing stuff, what you can do is I would probably use a crumb cake color to match the elements in this paper. I would do crumb cake and I would just stamp the Holy Smokes, You're Amazing with a dark ink on that oval label. So if you don't have it, you can certainly do that. Vicky just tuned in. Yeah, you need to go back. We have had a blast tonight. Okay, let me see if there's anything else that I need to tell you guys. The next bingo will be, Cards and Bingo class will be on August 10th. Please watch. If you're not on my newsletter list, you're new to me and you want to get on that newsletter list, it's an email. You definitely want to be a part of that because number one, I send out card ideas like at least every other time I send out anything in an email. So you get a whole project sheet and pictures and all kinds of stuff. But we have our July through December catalog kickoff starting on July 6th. And it runs over 2 weeks till this 23rd of July. Completely a blast. Like for those of you who have just got done doing the annual catalog kickoff, you guys know it was filled with tons and tons of stuff. It was just crazy fun. That's going to be in my newsletter coming up soon. We will be doing registration for that. And also, if you happen to be a member of the Stamp Happy Academy, you get to go to the catalog kickoff. It's all virtual in a Facebook group. You get to go to that catalog kickoff for free if you are a member of Stamp Happy Academy. And if you don't know what Stamp Happy Academy is, please feel free to do a search for Stamp Happy Academy. It is the funnest website you will ever encounter. We put 4 online classes on there every single month. It is jam-packed with stamping ideas. And right now we have about 60, over 60 online classes on there. And this is Stamp Happy Academy, okay? And you're going to find it at stamphappyacademy.ning.com. A basic membership is $19.95. A premium membership is $34.95. The premium membership includes 3 live classes every month. The $19.95 includes 4 online classes per month, and the catalog kickoff parties are a part of this. So $15 for the catalog kickoff. You get it free if you're a Stamp Happy Academy member. And you can pay $15 or you can pay $19.95 and get all of this. So it's pretty cool. But what else was I was just going to tell you something else. Now I can't remember. Anyways, you can go right to our website and you create an account, and then you click on the option that you want, if you want a basic membership or a premium membership. We also have Facebook groups that are associated with the Stamp Happy Academy. And we give away 1 bundle every month plus 2 additional prizes. And we have card challenges on there. It's just a lot of fun. Jan says, Stamp Happy Academy is so much fun. If you join, you will not be sorry. You really won't. It is fantastic. But this is a website that my friends Barb, Dina, and I contribute to every month. There's a ton of stamping inspiration on there. It's just so much fun. I can't even tell you. Go check it out. You can look around and see what it's all about. There's a video telling you how to navigate the website. It's pretty simple. I don't think you'll be disappointed. If you're a stamper, you should be part of this. So it's a lot of fun. All right, so next bingo is going to be in August. I'm not doing one in July because we have the catalog kickoff going on and a million birthdays and my wedding anniversary and all the things. And if you happen to place an order with me, I always appreciate your orders. If you saw anything tonight that you need to add to your arsenal of supplies, please use this host code if your order is under $150. If it's over $150, don't use the code. You're going to get some rewards from Stampin' Up, and I definitely want you to have those. Barbara, I see that you just gave me a super thanks of $5, and I love your little Bravo fox. I think it's a little fox that's clapping for me. You are so sweet. Thank you so very much. Your guys' kindness just always touches my heart. I think stampers are the nicest people. So thank you so much for that. If you would like to register for the next bingo, you're going to find that on my blog. In the right-hand column is a online classes button. When you click on that, that's where you're going to find all my online classes. The next bingo won't open up until about the end of July. Then I'll open up registration for that. And what we do with that is I usually choose 3 stamp sets or bundles to use for bingo. So when you register, if you happen to have them, yay. If you don't, you're more than welcome to add them on to your registration. All my prices do include tax and shipping. So these will be shipped with your make and take packets. And this is again for August because I think I am out of packets for this month. We just sold out on all of them. I was just looking for my packet that I had here. But you always get product. There's going to be linen thread in the make and takes for this month. That's different every month. Also the embellishments. You get a full pack of these embellishments. and a half a pack of the Designer Series paper to use on your cards. With this one, everybody is getting these dies that come with the designer paper too. So it's pretty cool deal. I cut everything for you, package it up. You get a link to this video, and you can, once you get your packet, you can go back and replay the video and stamp along with me to make all of your cards. It's just super fun. And you get to win some prizes in between, or at least play to win, right? All right, you guys, I am going to let you go. It is getting late here. I know I kept you for a couple hours. I usually try to get done a little bit sooner, but I'm glad you guys stuck with me. Thank you so much. Thank you for being a part of my inky world. I could not have the best job in the world without all of you. So I just really want you to know how much I appreciate you watching me. Appreciate you giving me the thumbs up. That always helps on all my videos. So thanks, you guys. And I am off to the Milwaukee Zoo tomorrow. I will take pictures of all of these cards, put them on my blog. Those of you who have registered for bingo will get a PDF file. As soon as I get that typed up, it'll be to you before you get your packets in the mail. So, and I hope to get all of those out. Some tonight, I'll get out in the mail tomorrow, but all of them out pretty much Friday or Saturday, which is ahead of schedule. So thank you guys so much. Have yourselves a wonderful rest of the week. I'll see you Sunday night at 7 p.m. Central Time on Facebook for a Facebook Live stamping class. Yay! Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.